There are people who believe that if we don't create a Palestinian state, the demographics will work against Israel. What's the truth?
There are two types of dangers. One is the immediate proximate danger, and the other one is a possible more distant danger. The danger of demographic is a distant danger. It may occur, it may not occur. In fact, it is not absolutely not absolutely certain that it will occur. The population of the Arabs is projected according to the birth rate today. We do not know if in 5 or 10 years from now, Arab women will change and they will say want no more than 1 or 2 children. And we do not know if the population of Israel, the Jewish population, will not grow exponentially. So that question of demography seems to me to be not something immediate. But the more important, the other danger, the danger of having a military power in Jenin, in Hebron, in Shechem, that is going to kill people 10 miles away, is absolutely certain. We see it now, how Hamas was able to do it from the Gaza. And there's no reason why it's not going to happen when the Palestinians feel that they can get away with it. Secondly, the demographic question can be resolved in some other forms. Number one, it doesn't mean that everybody who is in the land of Israel has to have a right to a vote. There are many countries in the world where there are immigrant workers that do not have a right to vote. Israel should enforce a kind of conscience where the citizen of Israel is one that supports the state. If a person is actually working against the state, his citizenship should be revoked, should not be able to vote. I mean, it makes no sense for us to support a population that is growing against us in the middle of the state of Israel. And this goes not only for the people of the West Bank, even for the people who live in Israel. The idea of a loyalty or an oath of loyalty, as Lieberman suggested, is not such a bad idea, especially when you know that there are people who are saying exactly the opposite, that they want a destruction of the state. The state of Israel can resolve its demographic problems in a variety of ways. It does not have to allow the bomb to explode. It can solve it in a much better way. But giving our Palestinian enemies a place from which to throw mortars and rockets and bombs and create an al-Qaeda center of terrorism that is going to affect not only Israel but the entire world is a foolish design that is not going to end in peace.